Howard person, and they understand it. When I walked in, the first thing he said, wow, the floors are dark. And I sat there for a minute, and I said, but I think I actually like them.
It looks nice.
And I think everybody's saying that they like the floors. So we want to make sure that we at least decide on a stain color, because we kind of luckily, you know.
We've been pretty busy lately, no excuses,
no
but it's been crazy with all the leads that are coming in. So we kind of both dropped the ball on it, but they picked it and we're happy with it.
So hardwood floors, stain, now stage. See how nice and inviting it is when you have, now normally you put area rugs in.
Now when we bought this, there was a pass-through here
Explain that.
with the old spindles. So I said, let's just take the spindles out and leave the pass-through. And Mike said, well, maybe we should just cover it up and make it a living room and keep it separate. And we talked about it, and we decided obviously to go that way. And it certainly made a difference.
And you know why?
It's much, much better.
You look at this room and say, where's your TV going to go? Right? And so we didn't want to lose the wall space. And then we talked about this area being like a little office off the kitchen. So when you guys follow us in, and that way you can see sometimes what you think about the first time changes when you get back into a property.
No.
This is kind of
This is one that I passed on.
right? Kind of elongated, and it was a tough space to kind of work with. Originally, when I walked in here on this property, we already had a design made. Now I just happened to walk in really not knowing what was going on, and I saw the kitchen design, and the guy, my kitchen guy had the kitchen cabinets coming down here. And that was finalized. I just happened to show up because I wanted to see things one day, and Bill was here, and I said, you know, I don't know if I'm going to like that. It's such a long kitchen. Let's put a peninsula in, right? Because the peninsula serves as two purposes. You know, it opens it up and it breaks up the space because it was too long. So I kind of thought that design change was going to look nicer. We decided to block this off, like Bill said originally, we're going to have that pass through. I said no, let's make this the dining or sitting area, or someone that can put their table and chairs here. We can make that a little office area, so it gives it much more flexibility. Right? So now what you're looking at here, who likes this floor? Right? This is laminate. This isn't real tile. So there's so many beautiful floors out there. This is a click together system. Right? It looks like travertine. It's absolutely beautiful. Because real travertine would be very expensive. Now, if this was a $700,000 house, I'd probably put real travertine in. But it's a $300,000 house, right? So, and people love this. You can put a cigarette on this. You can drop anything on it. You can put ink on it. And it'll wipe up clean. Especially people with young kids dragging their trucks. Maybe not Tonka. Do they make Tonka trucks anymore?
They do.
They're plastic.
Yeah. So
Made in China.
we put the new floors in. Now, one thing with laminates, you want to make floors somewhat flat. If you have a lot of ups and downs, you can't do that. But with any floor, you would want to fix that. We identified a weak spot over here. You guys will see underneath how our contractor cut it out, reinforced it, and fixed it, right?
There was a wall here. Did you explain that?
No, go ahead, Bill.
So there was a wall here dividing these two rooms with no pass-through. This is the wall that really should have had a pass-through.
Right.
So there was a wall here. So we took this wall down, and all up in here, the joists weren't really connected, and it was a whole thing. Again, we assisted up LVLs up here to support that load from one wall to the other, but something that we would have never seen or needed had we not taken that wall down. But we knew the open floor plan was going to do it. So we removed that wall. This door was an arch. It was just an arch, and we said, no, we're going to square up this. That was an arch as well, that opening, going into the living room. Because it was the old 50s look, right? That's what everybody liked. So we got rid of that, and then we made this a master bedroom. We can come in here. And we made this a master for one reason, because of the master bathroom off the side.
Mike, with these floors.
And this is the room in which we have to set up all of the
You can put a cigarette on that.
YouTube likes to see the back of your head. Perpendicular to the joist, and there wasn't. Because Dad had taken it out years and years ago.
Promotional money for that.
And actually, on this particular property, the sellers are coming back at 4 o'clock to take a look at it. Yeah, they were dying to take a look at it, because Mom and Dad had passed. And they grew up here, so they're scheduled to come back at 4 to take a look at it. Yeah, which is really cool. Yeah. So we added the 2 closets. Chimney's here. There's nothing we could do about it. But we added the his and her closets. There's plenty of room for a bed there, maybe here. But you can use this for any room you want, because we do have 3 bedrooms upstairs as well. So you can do anything you want.